Do you fall into one of the following categories? I don't have time to work out. I'm traveling, so I can't work out. I have a manual labor job, so I'm too tired to work out. I'm not feeling motivated to work out. My gym is closed, so I can't work out. If so, this workout's perfect for you. You can use this routine as a follow along, or you can write the routine down and do it at your own pace. So let's get into it. Here, this is a tibialis raise followed by an isometric calf press. So I'm pulling my toes up as hard as I possibly can, pausing for a brief second. And when I come all the way down, when you press into the ground, you're not lifting your heels up, you're keeping your heels flat. You're just pressing as hard as you can with your toes to give the soleus and bottom of the calf. You'll grab either a chair or do this off the edge of a couch or a bench or anything you can elevate your back leg on. These are going to be Bulgarian split squats, and we're doing sets of 10 on each side. So as you're lowering down, you want to get a good stretch in that back hip. Try and keep your back as straight as you can with your chest upright, and your knee, it's okay if it drives forward over your toe. You can either do it with your shin completely vertical or with the knee driving forward over the toe. I prefer it to drive a little bit further forward. After you've done 10, we are switching to the other side. Same thing, elevate your rear foot and go down slowly for a full stretch in that back hip. Knee driving a little bit over the toes. Pause in the bottom and then push back up. If you have a leg that's weaker than the other, you want to start with that one first. So I did my right leg first because that's the knee that I had the ACL repair on. So that one is a little weaker than my left leg. From there, we're going to be getting on the floor and doing some single leg glute bridges. So if this is too intense, you can do a modified variation where you use both legs instead of a single leg. So I've got my non-working leg completely straight. I've got my quad flexed, and then on the working leg, you're basically just extending, driving your hip up. You don't want to overextend the arch in your back. You want most of the motion here coming from your hip rather than your low back. Alright, that's 10 on one side, switching to the other leg. You can see on this side I'm not keeping that right leg quite as locked out as I was on the left. As fatigue's starting to set in a little bit. So you want to really keep that in a straight line. is 10 on the other side. So that completes the lower body portion. Now I'm grabbing my phone here for a timer. You're going to need a 2-minute timer here. If you don't have a phone with you, you can just count in your head. We're going to be starting in a hollow body position. If this is too intense, you can tuck your knees up to make it a little bit easier instead of fully extending your arms and legs. Alright, that's 30 seconds. Now I'm rolling on my side for a side hollow body. Side. Then we're switching over to the other side. You can see on this one I start to get a little shaky. Some fatigue starting to set in at this point. There, we are switching to a COBRA pose. So you're going to lift your chest off the ground, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and push down and back as hard as you can. At the same time, try and keep your neck neutral. You don't want to be looking up, because then you'll strain your neck. You want to keep it neutral or looking slightly down. That is 30 seconds there. That completes the core and the back section. Now I'm just taking a moment to grab a towel. You can use whatever you got with you. If you've got a mat, if you've got a shirt or something, this is just going to go under your elbows to make these movements a little bit more comfortable. So I'm starting with the scapula push-up. You let your shoulder blades sink in, then a tricep push-up, and then a normal push-up. Doing 5 reps like this. So let the shoulder blades sink, push up, then push up through your triceps, get in a push-up position, and then normal push-up. And your core will be burning pretty intensely by this point. If this is too intense, you can just hold a plank, or you can just do normal push-ups instead of the scapula and the tricep push-up. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for new content every Thursday.